love all these songs. It's crazy that the community made all these.
I know.
This shit is
Going to
hard.
Volume 2.
It's so good, man. We have a whole mixtape of this, man. The community made
This
a
is
whole
incredible.
That voice is creepy, man.
The Borp dealer himself, man. It's exclusive. He's got exclusive stuff going over here, man.
Seriously.
I'm sorry, I was born this way. It's how all Borpas sound.
Oh.
This is exactly what I thought he would sound like too. I hope you brought the good goods today.
Yeah, I feel like we're in an escape room now. We have to figure our way out of here.
You'll never find. That's the thing. You'll never find your way out. Everyone's trapped here.
You know what's concerning? We might run out of chairs soon.
Yep. I can add it. I can add a few more. It's on the go. That's.
Gee, man, we
but
can't
we're
afford more chairs.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. We have a big auction coming up, so we might be able to afford more chairs than you think.
Our friends will be starting in around 1 minute. I think most people are here.
This one goes out to the Concave Discord.
Yes, Locke says if you ask great questions during the AMA, you might win something. Offer a psyops.
What does it all mean? Trying to put the pieces together.
Type, I hope you got a track for mixtape volume 2.
I'm not. But yeah, need to do something.
Yeah, I think we should get started soon. Yeah.
Alright, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you hit X on that note. Tweet a screenshot of you standing in the non-fungitorium, and you may have a chance to win some goodies.
Win some sweet stuff, guys. Great. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for coming by today. It's a great day. Sun is rising. I'm glad everyone is here today. Now, we are very excited to be partnered with Museum of Modern Borpa. We've been fans of the Borpa since the beginning. They've done some amazing stuff, and so we wanted to have this commemorative AMA with everyone here to talk with the Rare Borpa dealer. So, the Rare Borpa dealer, you want to introduce yourself for a second?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here inside of the Concave Gather Town floor. I really respect and admire what you all have done here. Thank you so much for the honorary MoMB display of the upcoming Borpa artwork. It looks really great in here. I represent the Museum of Modern Borpa, which is a Creative Commons Zero license meme art NFT project. We got our start a couple months ago with Borpa Picasso, our first NFT collection that was a take on the iconic Borpa meme inspired by none other than Pablo Picasso. And we decided, most NFTs look like dog shit. So maybe it would be cool if we found someone who actually had a background in fine art, and we produced some NFTs that the community may actually be interested in collecting. We had a couple goals. at the outset of the project. One was we were not at all interested in Ponzonomics or a token. We hoped that there would be some audience out there that would be actually interested in collecting NFTs for the way that they looked, as opposed to passive income, yield, token staking, dividend, DAO rewards, and so on and so forth. And we've been pleasantly surprised to find a relatively robust community of meme art enthusiasts that are interested in just that. And it seems as if our friends at Concave feel the same way, as they've shown us nothing but support since we've been in contact with them. Now we are rapidly approaching the date of one of our final mints, Vincent van Borp, which is of course inspired by Vincent van Gogh. And yeah, you can take a look around the Gathertown floor here. We have a lot of examples of the artwork up, as well as some one-of-ones that our resident artist Pippa has created. So I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that the community has about the project, the inspiration, or anything that you want to know about Borpa art and culture.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ripple Dealer, and thank you for taking the time to do this AMA with us today. Now, yeah, I think without further ado, we can get started with some questions. Anyone have some questions?
Before we do get to questions, I just want to, really give you guys a big applause. I think we all really need to thank you guys. I mean, truly, we've been TNA has been a huge fan of the Museum of Modern Borpa for quite some time. We actually told a lot of our, community members, hey man, buy some of these. If you want to stick around and get some alpha, buy some of these because it's truly unique. It truly is a piece of art, and like you said, a lot of NFTs are straight dog shit, and it's truly been amazing to see what you guys have managed with all the collections. The Borp Picasso, you have the Salvador Borpi, you have the Andy Borpo, and now the new Vincent Van Borp. And I think it's truly amazing to see what you guys have done, and kudos to you, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, and remember, you like the people here today. You will get a chance to be able to mint the new collection. So please look forward to that. Remember, if you ask any questions today, if you ask any good questions, you might be able to get a gift per se. Great. So thank you. Without further ado, does anyone have any questions? If not, I can start. Cool. Okay. So Nango Lilia asks, so what are the features of the rarest Porpoise?
That is a great question. So our resident artist Pippa, who's responsible for creating all of the artwork in the generative collections as well as the one-of-ones, she actually references the original artist's traits, like Pablo Picasso or Van Gogh, the traits in their artwork that appears the least. So, for instance, for Borp Picasso, uh, Picasso's blue period was the most prolific. So there was a vast majority of Picasso's artwork that had blue, cool tones. So, for instance, the blue tones that are prevalent in Borp Picasso are the most common, whereas warm, red, sunny tones are the least common. Vibrant colors are particularly uncommon. So there is actual continuity between the artwork of the inspiration, the original artists, and the traits as they appear in the generative collections. Of course, more specifically, things such as Bitcoin hands, ETH hands, references to cryptography are particularly rare in these collections, and the pinnacle of rarity in any of the MoMB collections are the one-of-ones that people occasionally pull when they mint the generative collections that are totally standalone pieces that Pippa completed on her own without any generative traits at all. Those are the pinnacle of rarity, but each one of the collections does once again actually mimic the periods that the artists themselves created when they were alive and when they were working. And if there are any art enthusiasts, art history enthusiasts in the chat, you can actually follow that scale to determine which traits are the most rare.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we see a lot of like this mimetic energy channeled into each and every Borpa. So I guess a question that I have is like, where did this inspiration come from? Like, where did this idea sort of come up from?
Sure. Well, we are all meme enthusiasts here on our team. We grew up on the internet. We pay a lot of attention to memes, and we have a unironic reverence for meme imagery and culture outside of the casual shitposting that I'm sure we all partake in. And while looking at NFTs, while seeing the NFT boom that happened in 2021, we were thinking to ourselves, is it possible to create an NFT that actually carries with it some of that spark that would get people interested and engaged and want to participate in a community that's predicated almost exclusively on the way that the art looks. And we thought that a meme would not only resonate with crypto Twitter and crypto enthusiasts most readily, as opposed to creating a new concept, but also we just thought it was kind of funny. There's a metaphor inherent, not really a metaphor, just a joke inherent in the entire MoMB collection that is the, I guess, sacred and profane, right? The mixing of fine art and meme art, things that are historically very highbrow, things that are historically very lowbrow. And of course, Pepe is an evergreen, eternal meme. We thought that a derivative might be a little bit more interesting. It might catch new people's eyes and provide a more fertile ground for a community to grow for a new meme. It's not something that we see often. On top of the fact that everyone has done some sort of Pepe derivative. There's plenty of artists that are interpreting Pepe. We wanted to give another spin, and the last thing that I'll say on that is that Borpa, I'd like to give a special shout out to Abalik, who I believe is in the chat right now, the actual creator of the Borpa meme, who drew the. Yeah, there he is. He's running around on the left hand side of the stage. He's come up next to me right here. This is the actual creator of the Borpa meme, who has been so kind as to give us his blessing to carry on this project. We viewed that, or we felt that the original Borpa itself, while it may have just been a hastily created shitpost that he did in his free time, it had impressionistic abstract qualities about it that we thought would be kind of funny to interpret from a fine art angle. And seriously, this is the real guy right here. The creator of Borpa has made a guest appearance during the AMA today.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. You want to drop by and say something? It's such an honor to meet you.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Abalik, dude, you're a total Chad, man. I mean, like one of the main things, as you see, in Concave community, one of the main things we focus on is really leveraging this mimetic expression and utilizing this Pepe, this truly mimetic expression, which kind of took a bad turn, over time, but it's truly been great. It's been amazing to see how it's really become such a powerful tool to community. And I think that's one of the main things that I love about the Museum of Modern Borpa, is that it truly empowers that feel, and it's not just like you said. It's very unique in nature. It's not just a copy pasta. So kudos to you, Abalik. It's fucking awesome, and thanks so much for allowing this beautiful masterpieces, which have really been created over the several collections that have been released. I mean, thank you.
Cheers. Can you guys hear me on the mic, or is it working?
Yeah. Here,
Yep.
step on up. If
Yeah,
you want,
that's
step
cool,
on up
man.
to the chair. You can get if you step on up to the chair next to me on the left, you should get a spotlight so you can speak out to everyone in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, it's crazy to see how Borpa's evolved from where it was, as where a Borpa dealer just said. Yeah, it was just something I drew on a whim, and to see where it is today is crazy.
Great. Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming by. Like, we really appreciate having the original creator of Borpa come here. I'm like, I didn't expect that.
What's great
That's
is
cool, man.
I
Good
know
to
for
see this.
Halloween, it's just awesome because you see this community, you see how the community truly appreciates your art, and for you it must be amazing. Something as simple as like for Halloween. I was on the server and I saw that you guys were, you posted basic templates. Hey, make this Halloween. I went in there and I made a Squid Games Borpa, and it was awesome, and it was amazing to see the community what they came up with. I saw like a jigsaw Borpa when that was put up. I saw so many different variations that the community itself has been able to develop on, and I think that's what we really try to embody here in Concave, is empowering the community and giving them that sense of we're all gonna make it, and really having this full body interaction via mimetic expression, man, and it really is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I honestly love seeing all the custom artwork and all the different Borpas people draw. And yeah, every single person I tell IRL like what happened, they just can't believe it. And I show them all the pictures and stuff. And yeah, every single person is just like, what the hell's going on here? How did that happen?
The greatest
And
thing
yeah,
is
I can't believe
you
it
have
myself. It's crazy, man.
the greatest thing is that you have the MoMB archives, and I think that one has like seven, I think it's like 5 or 7 pieces in there, and they're so nice, man. And it's crazy because not many people see them. If you are a true Museum of Modern Borpa enthusiast, you've stumbled upon these archives. But man, that Albert Einstein Borpa is amazing. That's probably my favorite one, to be honest with you.
Great. And we love the energy that's going on in here right now. And remember, this is an AMA, so let's see if we have any other questions. So, Full Metal Alchemist asks, how often are new collections planned to release?
That's a great question. So this originally was planned as our third and final collection. We came into the NFT space attempting to solve several problems that we saw happening in our own way. One was the issue of how long is a project expected to be quote unquote developed before people will allege that it's a rug pull if development stops. That was something that was very, very curious to us because it seemed that NFT projects needed to fit in a binary of either we are attempting to be a global brand and will work forever, indefinitely, to increase the notoriety of a piece of artwork that you've bought, or eventually development stops or it reaches a plateau and the community is left dissatisfied because they've made some sort of financial investment and they view themselves as shareholders in some sort of enterprise. We were very curious to see if there was a way around that because we felt the initial draw of NFTs for our team and our resident artist Pippa was to actually sell some sort of artwork. Applying that to the generative NFT front obviously creates some nuance, and there's many different opinions about what the quote unquote correct way to launch an NFT is. But this is a long way of saying we don't currently have another planned collection in the works. We set out at day one of our project to do three separate collections of Borpa art. Our community voted on each collection as the last one sold out, and this is the final one that's planned. And we have several plans after this one is complete. We have a video series that we've been working on that parodies crypto culture at large that we feel brings additional attention to the museum. We have a virtual gallery that displays all of the collections that has some expansions that are being worked on, which anyone can visit by heading to our Discord or going to borpa.art, the website. And we are going to be essentially building a foundation over the next couple months that allow people to come in and view Borpa art, understand what we've done in the museum, and interact with the artwork that we've already completed. We are not particularly interested in continually churning out new collections. We'd like each one to sort of stand on their own, but of course, if the community continues to grow, if there is interest, I'm sure that we'll find other ways to disseminate Borpa art in the future.
Absolutely.
Thank
And
you.
on that note, it's very simple. I mean, you look at the original inspirations to these collections, and it wasn't. And when you truly look at it from an artistic view, you don't say, the Picasso, right? You see these paintings, these original paintings that have been around for centuries, right? And you say, there's only one. You can try to replicate, you can try to make more, but the true artist never said I want to make more, right? And I think that's what you guys have really focused on is not necessarily dropping different collections, as amazing it would be to replicate these, historical art pieces. But the approach you guys have taken is truly amazing, and and I love it. And I think that's why I love it so much. Besides the mimetic expression, is the backing of it, like the true meaning of why you guys are doing and what you did is it's amazing.
J-Man, thank you. I do want to say really quickly, without any, I know that I'm an embodied Borpa using a voice changer in Gathertown right now, but to be sincere for a moment, it is really, it's really appreciated both to me and our resident artist, Pippa, that you feel that way. This has been a really wild experience. We didn't understand fully what we were getting into when we stepped into the NFT space. It began simply with the idea of, can we make generative collections that actually stand on their own, look cool, resonate with people that they would like to collect? And in dealing with NFT buyers, the NFT space in general, there's been plenty of ups and downs of expectations, the obvious financial implications of NFTs. But to be able to connect with people in our community and to be able to have people who evangelize what we're doing, like you guys, that genuinely connect with the fact that our resident artist made cool artwork. That's what we set out to do, and it's really refreshing to hear that. So we really appreciate you saying that about the project.
Yeah, and I mean, I've personally seen like each collection, and they're all like really different in their own rights, right? And I think we just love to see the sort of creative expression and just seeing just how unique each of these collections are and just how much passion went into each and every one of these. And I guess that's why we're all here, right? To celebrate the sort of mimetic and creative expression. Great.
Absolutely.
So, okay, great. So next question, Tom C asks, do you have other collabs programmed?
So currently, this is sort of the big finale leading into the Vincent Van Borp collection. We're just so honored that Concave took such an interest in our collections and wanted to share what we've been doing. We're kind of going to see how the community develops going into the next collection. There's been a lot of not necessarily ups and downs, just different areas, different Venn diagrams of people that have come in and enjoyed different aspects of Borpa art. So NFTs are in a bit of an odd situation right now. We definitely want to avoid just partnering with another random generative collection in order to get the word out or, drop a coin or help them cross promote their coin or something like that. So the short answer is no, we don't have anything super dedicated planned right now. We are hoping that this upswing in the next collection will allow us to filter more people to check out what we've already done, namely our virtual gallery that we've talked about. Our developer who programs our smart contracts and has essentially done everything for our project, NS, he almost single-handedly built a virtual Borpa museum that holders can visit and authenticate with their MetaMask wallets to put up their own Borpas. There's a guided tour in there to understand the intent of the project and how the art was made. We're hoping that more people get to come and experience that, and I'm sure that as time goes on, there will be other entities that are interested in partnering with us and talking more about that.
Yeah, and that's awesome. It was amazing. Like I said, I've been around for so long, and it was great to see how you guys released this true gallery that was totally customized, man. And it was so amazing to. I mean, the inspirations in here really come from the original, release that you guys did of the gallery. The Borpain, right? Having this concept where you can have people just come around and just enjoy the gallery is like, it was so amazing the way you guys did it. And I think it's pretty innovative, because of the NFT gating that you guys have created with the MetaMask verification and all that. So and it is very nice. I haven't had a chance to go around everywhere, but from the times that I did jump in there just to kind of shout you guys out, it was really nice.
Thank you. That's something that we're going to be developing further. That's kind of one of the main things that we've signed on for going forward is that we do want to expand the utility of the museum campus, add some things like, emoji chat, better controls for the Borpas in there, just further opportunities and reasons for community members to come in and actually take the guided tour and begin to understand what the collections are all about.
Yeah, and I did look into the. I know you guys have like this like little museum viewing, this little live museum viewing thing that I went into, and it was just like just so cool. Like I was like, wow, there's a lot of things that are being built on top of the Borpos that sort of expand upon this creative expression. So we really appreciate that. Great. Now, oh, this is a good question. So Zero asks, I'm actually surprised I never asked this before, but is Pippa getting a percentage of royalties, or is he just or are they just a contractor? Entirely, too many projects don't actually benefit the artist much at all, and I love to support artists making real art.
So that's a great question. We actually about a week ago updated our FAQ in the Discord server to specifically address this. Pippa actually receives the full collection royalty. Pippa received a large cut of the initial sale, and the full royalty goes to Pippa. It doesn't fund any sort of development work. We the sole reason that we did this project was because we liked the idea of artists being consistently compensated for work that they've done in the NFT space. And while there is a obvious difference between a generative art collection and one of ones that the average artist would sell, we do still feel that in our project specifically, the only reason that people would be interested was the art. So we made sure to essentially prioritize Pippa since no one would be here talking about it if it wasn't for her artwork.
Great. Thank you. No, that's really nice to hear because I know a lot of projects, the artists sort of get contracted once and then they don't end up getting the royalties for NFT collections that really moon in price. So it's really nice to hear about this. Great. So let's see. D Isekai asks, what is the bigger objective of the Borpa collection? Are you planning to create ways to bring more attention to these historical pieces?
That's a great question. So I would say that the biggest way we're planning to further bring attention is through the groundwork that we're building with our virtual museum. We think that that's probably the best way for anyone to come in and experience what we've done so far in terms of both seeing the artwork and learning about the decisions and making the artwork. There, as I mentioned a couple times, there's a guided tour in there that we're going to be expanding on. It's pretty simple right now, but we wanted it to be a proof of concept where people can come in and check out what's going on. We've essentially, to be completely transparent with everyone, we were a bit caught off guard with the nature of interest that the museum got right off the bat. We didn't know how Borp Picasso would be received, and to see it turn into something that got so much traction and so many people were involved with, and it took crypto Twitter by storm. We hadn't fully prepared for the amount of exposure that we would get, and frankly, we didn't fully prepare for what the ultimate end goal would be beyond what I've already described about the selling 3 collections and making a statement with the art. So to kind of answer your question in reverse, the intent of the collection, I guess, is to, if nothing else, is to show that you can take a refined angle on things that are otherwise jokes, right? That the two are intertwined. It is a meme. It is silly. Borpa is a Booba Pepe. It's all true, but also the art can look cool as well. And we just kind of wanted to experiment with that cross section of creative expression. What happens when you make something that looks nice, that people are potentially excited about collecting legitimately, that comes from a less serious or quote unquote less legitimate area of culture or the internet. So to just a quick recap to answer your question, we just want to spread that creative expression, and additionally our plans to have more people come and interact with it mostly revolve around our museum. And one other thing I haven't really had the opportunity to talk about yet is the CC0 denomination of the project. This is a Creative Commons project. So we do believe that one of the ultimate fates of most NFT projects that haven't set out immediately to be a global brand, a la Bored Apes or Doodles, things of the like, it relies on the community to evangelize the artwork. And especially in a collection like ours, where we're trying to explicitly avoid the hyper-financialization that many NFTs tack on, we think that the Creative Commons Zero denomination will help our audience and help our community members evangelize the collection and spread the word, filter people into our virtual museum, and we're essentially showcasing everything that we've done and our goals in plain sight for everyone to talk about and everyone to have access to.
Yeah, and I mean that's so cool to hear, because I know many NFT collections, frankly speaking, are there. You're basically, a lot of them are cash grabs, right? And it's really nice to hear that you're supporting the community and that you're here for the art first and the creative expression first, and just being there for the community, like putting that first and foremost. I think that's very like valuable and meaningful. Great. Let's see. So Tom C asks, is there any other projects? I mean, are there any other collaborations with MoMB that you might see looking forward?
So in terms of the dedicated collaborations, I can't remember if we talked about that one. We don't have any dedicated collaborations planned right now beyond this next collection. We're essentially going to be focusing our attention on building out the museum campus after this next sale, and giving more ways for the community to essentially spread the word about why you come and check out Borpa art. And we're hoping that, especially through the relationships that we're building during this phase of the project, that we'll have more long-standing relationships with people we're currently working with.
Nice. Great. Nice to hear. Okay, so let's move on. Nango Lilia asks, do you have plans to do art shows in the metaverse?
That's a great question. I don't mean to sound like a broken record. We've been focusing most of our attention on our own gallery, but we have had several community members reach out to us asking about Decentraland or other metaverse platforms. We're absolutely open to the idea. We haven't been approached by anyone with a specific plan yet. But frankly, not to pat ourselves on the back, I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. We have our own metaverse gallery, and here we are right now in another metaverse gallery in Gathertown that's been set up by Concave. So I guess yes. Short answer is yes. We are open to that, and I think we'd like to do more.
The amazing thing is that I think why you repeat yourself so much is because you guys truly do have a showcase. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I tried to replicate in some shape or form because I loved MoMB, but you guys do have a really nice gallery, and it's actually very interactive. I mean, the graphics are amazing. You truly, you truly get the feel of the Borpa as you're in there, right? And the aesthetics, the everything about it is just so fucking cool.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. We're gonna keep working to improve it. It's a bit we just wanted a minimum product that
Yeah, no,
worked
for sure.
that people could
MVP.
experience.
Hey, we're the same way,
But
man. That's what it has to
yeah.
be. MVP. The only way you can deliver and scale is by being, MVP. Keep on your sprints, keep it going, get her done. It's really what it is.
Right.
Yeah, some
Absolutely.
have asked. I can find it myself, but I'll look for the link. So I want to link the gallery to others as well, and I can even do some. I could put some notes around so people can just join after this.
Sure.
the
We
metaverse
have
stuff.
it's www.borpa.art/campus if anyone's
Perfect.
interested. We have links pinned in our Discord as well,
Sick.
and it's open to anyone. If you are a Borpa holder, if you own any Borpa NFTs, you're welcome to authenticate your MetaMask, and you can enter a couple collectors only lounges. But it's open to all, free to everyone, and we're going to be trying to make portions of it open source going forward, so other people can modify it and modulate it.
That's awesome. And for those that
Nice.
don't have a Borpa as well, we do have some computers around. If you go towards the front, you'll see the website. That's for the mint, where it'll be. I think it's going live on the 22nd, I believe. Correct? The new collection, the Vincent Van Borp.
Correct. The public sale is on the 22nd.
Perfect. Okay. And for those that do own Borpies or Borpas or any Borpals right now, it's going to remain the same as well. Correct? On the 22nd at a different time, or how is that going to be handled?
The allow list mint for anyone who holds a Borpa or has gotten on the whitelist thus far is a day prior. It's exactly 24 hours beforehand on the 21st.
Cool. And is that a snapshot? Can we did put some collections around that people can go to and just, hey, get the floor, sweep the floor if you can, whatever, have fun with them. I love them personally. But can we expect any time frame for that, or is that as long as you're a holder, you can mint the day prior to the public sale?
So we tried to streamline it for people as much as possible. You don't need to take any action. If you have a Borpa in your wallet at the time of the whitelist sale, you're going to be able to select the Borpa from a drop-down list on our website
Okay.
and mint directly right there. It'll use the Borpa as a mint pass, so to speak, and each one can be used once. You can batch select them to get all of your whitelist spots at once, or anything you want to do in that regard. So if you have the whitelist, if you have a whitelist spot from a contest in our Discord, or you own a Borpa, no further action is required from you.
Amazing. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Great. All right, is there any more questions? Okay, so those are most of the community questions for now. If anyone else had any questions, feel free to ask. I know, J-Man, did you have any questions?
I mean, we kind of went into them. I have one question on the memetics. Your videos are amazing, man. Like, how does your team feel being able to work on such an amazing, like, aesthetic to the brand, right? Like, what you guys are, like, for ourselves, even us, we've really leveraged the mimetic expression as well, and we've been able to use Pepe's and do stuff that you may not be able to normally. So it really is fun and it's awesome, and I just wonder from your team, how much do they love being able to make these amazing videos? Like the video that you guys dropped the other day about talking about the new collection was, dude, that was grade A shit posting. I fucking loved it,
Thank you. We appreciate that. The video idea kind of came on a whim after the first collection had already came out. Believe it or not, it wasn't something that we had planned. We just sort of were talking amongst ourselves. We have a very small team, essentially a skeleton crew. The developer and I and someone else on the team were just kind of having a conversation about what would be a good way to get the word out about the collection, and specifically how we stand out from other generative NFTs. Because we knew the main asset that we had was the fact that our artists spent a long time on the art and wanted to really have it stand out from everything else in the generative world. And so we kind of started throwing ideas around, and both our developer and I, we have small backgrounds in video editing and certain aspects of entertainment, and we just said, hey, what if we kind of externalize some of these jokes and little video using Borpa? I'm sure that most of the listeners right now are aware of Bizanacci. We are of course fans of him, R.I.P. And we thought that was one of the best ways to get ideas about memes out, was to use these iconic characters and put them in funny situations. So we did the first one, and the reception was so incredible. We knew that it would move the needle. We knew that people would be interested, but we had no idea how positive the reception would be. So just immediately jumping into that, it was really great. To directly answer your question, it was really exciting to kind of be on this wind of the community all taking interest in the project and simultaneously being able to air some of our grievances that we observed in the NFT space, some of our complaints or annoyances. It could all live in the videos.
Get the girls ready.
That's awesome, man. That's amazing to see. And it's awesome, you know. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to come up here and, you know, kind of chatting with us and just answering the questions of the community. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Akron, take it away, brother.
Great. So let's see. Great. So there's no more questions. So okay. So, um,
Sing
that's all for any
sing
questions.
for free min.
They want to sing for a free minute?
Anybody want to sing for a free man? Oh no.
Okay, great. You want to sing? Could sing.
Not
Of
kidding.
course, Nick.
Great. So yeah, and also to make sure, guys. So make sure since you've joined the AMA, make sure that you come up here, like right below me. There's a note, and then so please open up that note, and then it says to take a screenshot in the gallery and click the link for a chance to win a free mint. So guys, remember to do that. And also on the left and right, you're going to see whiteboards. On the left and right, you're going to see whiteboards. So if you need in those whiteboards, make sure you fill out
Give me a second.
your.
Hold on. Let me finish something up really quick.
Okay.
Give me a second. We're having some issues with perms there. I'll get it fixed right now.
Okay.
But you can
Well,
go
Rick
to the
James
southern
says-
part. If you go to the south bulletin notes, you should be able to check out the museum. Then you know the Borp Museum. So it's just a matter of going on over there and checking it out.
Yeah, everyone take a moment. Take a moment to appreciate the artwork that's being shown in the museum here today. It's really great. Also, Rick James says he'll sing for a mint. Rick James, you want to come up and sing for a
Hey, bro, come and sing for everybody in the gallery, man. No Rick James, no Rick James. What's going on over here?
Rick
Man?
James? Rick James, you there? Rick James, the soul?
He is here somewhere. He's not in here. We have a bunch of
He's
people
right
that
here.
listen, so we do have a bunch
Right
of people
here.
that we've done. Oh my god.
Hello.
You don't even know where I am right now. Yeah. We actually had
you hear
karaoke
me?
night yesterday,
Rick,
and
get
hey
up.
Rick, we hear you, man. Come on up to the stage so we can hear you all.
Go up to the stage, sir.
Here we go.
Will the real Rick James please stand up?
Here it is. Is there a megaphone spot?
Yeah, it's right. It's right. I think it's right next to standing on it. I'm not sure. It's like right next. It's like right
Am
above.
I
the
on
note.
the megaphone spot? Is it ready for? Is it time for the song?
I hear you. We hear you, man. Come on up. Come on up to the mic right here.
Yeah.
Ah, the
Coming
mic.
up to the
You gotta
stage.
come up to the mic.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
right on the mic.
Oh. Is that the mic?
That's the mic.
Yep,
brother.
you're there.
Got the mic. Got the mic. Hold on,
What
can
are
you
you
get a
gonna sing
shot
for?
of this?
What are you gonna hear? What are you gonna sing for us? That's what I want to know.
I was
heard
gonna
that
sing
you're
"Insane in the
first.
Membrane."
Okay, bro. I mean, hey, the people need music.
Is that
The people want art. We are the people.
Does that work?
I was really hoping for some Boy George, Karma Chameleon.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get these whiteboards fixed. I think it should be good to go now. Can you guys test it now?
Is that the link, Jamin?
Yeah, I'm being a total klutz right now, trying to get it fixed.
Oh. So they need
No worries.
Just gotta change the link really quick. Sorry about that.
I caught the tail end of the AMA. I appreciate
It's
it.
on YouTube, man, so you can watch it. Go back and watch it. All right, try the boards now. The boards should work now.
Okay, so the boards.
Alanis Morissette, which one?
Friends,
Like
try
the rockin' stuff,
whiteboard
like the
again.
you oughta know type.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Damn. Totally should have prepped for these guys. What a bad one. No, no, nothing. No dice on that one. Anyone?
What?
Friends, while we're working this out, make sure to take a look at the art pieces in the museum. Admire the Borpas, the Borpicassos, the Borpies. And yeah, Rick James.
I was gonna say, are the Salvador Dali ones up?
Sure.
I was amped for them.
Yeah, I think you sound good, Rick.
Oh, this is gonna. You're about to put on a whole presentation over here, man. Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
There's our guy, Rick James.
Can I do the drums? Will the drums be too loud?
Oh man, check it out.
Oh god, I say go for it.
That was real loud.
Was that too loud? I was gonna say, if people have like headphones or something, I don't want to blast people's fucking ears.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, guys, volume warning right now. Turn down your volumes if you have your headphones on.
All right, everyone, I will relinquish the stage.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you, Rare Borpa Dealer.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate having you here today.
Thank you so much for putting this together.
Thank you for your time.
Dude, really? Come on.
Oh shoot, is Rick still there?
Uh-oh, did I cut out?
You cut off a little bit, I think.
Rick, you need to get a mesh network in your basement or whatever that is.
You know what I need to do is? I should have a hard line. I gotta get a hard line. I'm a Cat 5 kind of guy from back in the day. We used to have LAN parties, we terminate some Cat 5 and just go friggin' nuts, you know it?
Yeah. And friends, make sure you don't leave if you want to get filled for the whitelist. Or just give us a second, we'll figure it out, don't worry about it, just have fun, alright?
Please at least add an E behind that, sir.
I remember in the middle of the night trying to sneak onto the internet in a 56K modem, waking my mother up with the screeching 150 decibel sounds of the 56K connection. It just got louder and more intense as it went.
Oh, how is anybody supposed to call in if it's an emergency?
Right, there was time limit, it was like 30 minutes. First time I remember AOL. Got a free AOL disc. I told my dad it's free. He's like, do you even know what you're doing? Yeah. I didn't know what long distance numbers did in the early 90s. Yeah, that was a bad phone bill.
That's like a new car payment nowadays.
Yeah. It was a bad
Put the Borpas in a bag and no one gets hurt.
Uh-oh. He's here for the Borpas. The Borpies. I'm excited for a Salvador Dali one.
I've got a Salvador Dali one.
Ah, I'm jealous. I want it.
No music first. Huh?
Sorry, is that too much? Is that obnoxious?
Good, bro. Here,
I'll do Insane in the Membrane. All right. I don't have the music, but I can do it over this piano deal. I can do it a cappella. Sorry, Big Soup.
Big Soup says seriously leaking for a moment. I was like, holy shit.
Was that loud? It was probably louder than I was hoping. Sorry.
Guys,
Loud.
quick tip. Wait, oh, I'm not broadcasting right now. All right, friends, quick tip. So, if you go to Rick James, if you go to someone's profile and you click the 3 buttons, you can change their user volume. Also, you know, we're working out this issue right now. If you want to receive your whitelist, whitelist for the new collection, please stay. We're getting things worked out. Thank you for your patience, and just you know, enjoy, chill, have fun.
I almost want to try to get a backing track, but I'm afraid. I don't know. All right, fuck it. If everybody doesn't mind, I'll just do it a cappella.
Shit.
All right, here we go. To the one on the flamboyant tip, I just tossed that ham in the frying pan like Spanfield done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wreck shit hectic next to the chair. Got me going like General Electric and the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't fuck with the big 4-0. Bro, I got to maintain because a honky like me is going insane. Insane in the Borp brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the Borp brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the Borp brain. Crazy insane. Got no brain. Insane in the Borp brain. Insane in the brain. Do my shit undercover. Now it's time for that blabber to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. I'll jack your ass like a looter in a riot. My shit's fat like a sumo, slamming that ass, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a doodle lightly. Punks just jealous because they can't outright me. I'll kick that style. Wicked, wow, happy face fucker never seen me smile. Kick that mainframe, I'll explain. A honky like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Crazy insane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. In the brain. Because I'm loco. Insane in the brain. In the brain. Because I'm loco. Insane in the brain. In the brain. Because I'm loco. Insane in the brain. In the brain. Ooh, like Louis Armstrong, played that trumpet, I'll hit that bong and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch my crops. These pigs want to blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the 9-deuce CAD. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip to the ultraviolet dream.
Let's go! Oh shit. Guys, what did you think about that? What did you think about that performance? Well, Rick James gets logged on again.
That deserves a mint.
Alright, so working now. Let's see. He went so hard his internet couldn't handle it more. Perfect. Exactly. Great. So I think we're getting close to fixing the issue, so it should be ready soon. Thank you for your patience, friends. Oh, there he goes.
Guys, just use the form that's in that in the chat.
Don't worry, he
Make
will
sure you click that so you
be
can
able to
fill out
get
the
a
form.
mint. All right.
Should be good to go
For a
now.
second,
Just use the bulletins. If not, go to the chat and use the form there from the chat.
Great. So that form should work. Okay. So friends, you could either go to the bulletin boards, or there's also a link to the document in the chat, and in there you can fill in any necessary information you need in order to be whitelisted for the mint or the new sale.
So are we doing karaoke? Are we doing gaming? We're playing poker. I think we should go play poker. Is what we should do. Go to community hub, play some poker. That'll be fucking lit.
Let's go.
Damn, I should add a portal so you could just send everyone over there.
It's all right. J-Man, just march us over there. Everyone, if you click follow, yeah, everyone click follow J-Man. It's gonna be like a marching band. Let's go, everyone.
Remember to fill up the bulletin board.
Yes, friends. Remember to please fill out the bulletin board in order to be whitelisted for the new MoMB collection.
J-Man and his posse, let's roll.
Just right click me and hit follow. I'll just keep going around until people follow me. Remember, guys, right click me and hit follow.
It's easy to right click him if you go in the person selector. Find J-Man in the community list.
Living in a continuum
Wish I
of
could just
many
offer a
distant,
tour and everybody would just come.
which do and do not exist.
Looks like we got 17
To
people that
conjure as
signed
many
up.
different manifestations of for the sun.
The Horde,
Collection
save
meant
me.
releasing conscious control and imagining the unimaginable.
Alright, guys, make sure.
There we go.
Make sure you guys come. I'm trying to make sure everybody comes. And don't forget to fill out that form. We have 18 submissions right now. Should be more.
I think I
The
just filled it out.
Baratina and the jasmine flower.
Insane in one brain.
Good thing I fixed the stair system, huh?
I think we're almost at 50 people at one time. It's nice.
Oh God. Madness. It's a huge line. It's hilarious. This is so funny, man.
Thanks, J-Man. That was sweet.
Send it. Hopefully I got everyone in here. At least they can follow me now. What we
Dancing.
should do now is go hit up some poker is what I want to do.
What is the keystroke when you're stuck with people?
We are beyond the distinctions of the past, for we live at the edge of time. We have seen the ravaging of our environment, the pollution.
You missed out on that climb up poker game last night. It was actually pretty good. We had like 27 people in the tournament.
Stifling our creativity and passions.
Concave represented. We won and had first and third place.
We, the people of Concave, acknowledge the world around us is crumbling.
Stepping up out my cave, thinking what I'ma change today. Fucking right, I'll make my way. Mine until some brighter days. I'm with the mystics, my decisions change the world. I like to say.
I can't move.
This don't earn no minimum wage. It's the type of work to earn your keep. I'm learning every day. Hitting the task force, Concave, we're searching for the way. Once equipped with the spoon, you'll be surprised what we create. And with the kind of moves we make, I think we change the world today. Ever since the rainstorm, I've been in the cave. More days rolling by on my grind like a skateboard. Seismologist, study patterns in the waveform. Troll pick, overlord, if you wanna say more. And I ain't with the talking, man, this action's all I got. Mixing rebases as passive, got me stacking up the guap. Yeah, there's pain in this life, but that doesn't mean you stop. We just kept going, just keep going till we got yo. In our determination, we shall strive to understand the unknown. The unknown is our friend. As we search for truth at the edge of what is known, we will carry our lanterns for others to follow us in our path. We will light the way.
Timmy, you're hot micing pretty hard, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Trying to say good morning, then I go down and say a prayer. When I'm in the chat, I never feel lonely. No wonder why I'm always here. Concave, concave. I think that I found my place. Concave, concave. You took me on my darkest days. Concave, concave. I hope one day we all get paid. Concave, concave. I got my role, I don't wanna be alone. Follow the rules, otherwise you turn to trolls. I got my spoon and I'm out here looking for gold. If you're a newcomer, I'll tell you where to go. Follow the cave and you'll see that you'll be told. Concave, concave. In the concave, right before it's too late. I'm on my tomorrows, what they all say. Should've FOMO yesterday. Concave got the recipe.
All right, let's see what's up.